Here are 5 tactical takeaways from Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. Starting with number 1. Last season, Arsenal scored a lot of goals from corners. They were one of the biggest threats in doing so. However, it did become a little bit predictable. Arsenal have been practicing different routines during the summer. It's obvious to see. If we take a look at this picture quickly, Arsenal have 4 to 5 players lined up on the edge of the box, looking to make runs into the box, using momentum to put players off. Last season, if you remember, Gabriel was the only one who did this. Arsenal are switching it up to make opponents scared and not know who to track. Arsenal did this again as well later on in the second half. What else might we see Arsenal do from set pieces next? Number 2, tactical changes. Our fullbacks in the first half often got caught in transition, and Man United looked to exploit that because of the space that was left behind. And this average positional map will show you that Arsenal are quite advanced up the pitch with our fullbacks quite high. And that's exactly what Man United did on the transition. They caught us out many times, playing with width. Arsenal have got a much more narrower shape, as you can see here. However, the introduction of Lewis-Skelly and Timber seemed to alleviate some pressure. And we weren't as open in wide areas, with fullbacks still getting forward, but taking more calculated decisions on whether they should stay or push forward. Also, Martin Odegaard is still coming deep and short for the ball. In pre-season, we saw him push on a little bit, whereas Zubimendi took up that role and he was moving the ball quickly. I'm not too sure why he's reverted back to coming deep. We need him further forward to occupy the half spaces and between the lines so that he can support our wingers, support our striker, and ask a question of the Manchester United defenders. Number 3, counter-attacks. Throughout the game, we had several counter opportunities that came to absolutely nothing. Far too slow and not enough support when moving forward. This was a common theme throughout the game. One thing that we've already pointed out is Odegaard dropping deep. If he occupies those half spaces and between the lines, it means that one of the defenders has to stay there. Otherwise, he's basically a free man. 2 defenders up against Gyokeres or Kai Havertz. He needs to contribute more to counters and attacking play in general. Even with Havertz coming on, who is a completely different profile to Gyokeres, it didn't change anything for Arsenal when going forward. Number 4, Gyokeres. He certainly struggled to get going against Manchester United, but in some respects it was expected. He does need time to adapt to a new league and a new system with Arsenal. Havertz came on around the hour mark, and this is something I can see happening quite regularly until Gyokeres is up to speed, more confident with the system, and really firing on all cylinders. Perhaps Gyokeres needs time to build his confidence. Did making his debut at an iconic stadium get the better of his nerves against his new look Manchester United team? We can even see here just how involved he was in the game. Hardly nothing at all. Minimal amount of touches and a very cold heat map. Number 5, our defence. It did not look or feel as solid compared to the brick wall that we formed last season. I can't quite put my finger on it. I know it's only the first game of the season. Hopefully they can shrug this off and it'll be forgotten about. Hopefully. Maybe nerves with it being the first game of the season against Manchester United. It's a tough game given our record there. And we all know that Arsenal cannot drop points at an early stage in the season if we want to mount a title challenge. The pressure is all on Arsenal, especially after both City and Liverpool won their games this game week. Now, to finish off, we're going to go through my 3 players of the match, including my man of the match. Kicking things off with Zubimendi and Odegaard. And yes, I can already see the comment section, me giving Odegaard praise after all the criticism, constructively, may I say. And the reason for that is, number 1, he's our captain. He should lead by example. And 2, he has put in performances at a significantly higher level, so we know he is capable. Zubimendi and Odegaard both ranked number 1 for distance covered in this game, 11.5 kilometres. Our captain and our new midfield addition, they certainly gave it all with monstrous performances. Now on to my man of the match, and I'll find it very difficult if anyone wants to argue any different, but I'm always up for a debate. David Raya made 7 saves, 5 from inside the box, 0.74 goals prevented, 2 high claims, and across various different football-related websites, he was given an 8.2 rating out of 10, the highest number across both teams. He was certainly Arsenal's main man today at Old Trafford, and he definitely kept us in the tie. Let me know who your man of the match and favourite players were from today's game.